The What Up Doe Show. Your commentary on sports, entertainment, and alternative news.
What up, Doe? Y'all know what it is. It is. Hey, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. Yo, what up, Doe, y'all? It's your boy T. Wilson, live on a Tuesday morning. I had to think about that for a minute. I'm getting lost in my days. It is a Tuesday morning. Had a long day of training yesterday. Interesting stuff. Not all that easy, but pretty fun to learn. Not all that hard either. I can handle this. I can do this. I can do this. Anyway, big up to all my peoples out there that are celebrating a birthday today. We got the artist Baritone. He's a fantastic poet. Baritone out there. Also, I have an old friend of mine that I used to work with in my first job when I moved to Houston. We worked together, Miss Latrenda Pompey. What's up, Latrenda? And last but not least, a friend of mine from way back from my Blue Cross days when I used to work at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. She was a co-worker of mine. We got pretty cool. She is now the manager of the R&B artist sensation Kim. Big up to my girl Toya Hankins. Happy birthday, Toya. In fact, happy birthday to all of y'all. Yeah, maybe after hearing that, she want to sign me up. She might want to sign me up now. Shoot, flexing all them doggone pipes. Let's go on and get this party started, y'all.
What Up Doe Sports.
I love how I take that deep breath and then don't say nothing. Anyway, it wasn't easy, but running back Le'Veon Bell went off for 204 yards and a late touchdown to lift the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Tennessee Titans by 27-24. Tennessee was pounding Ben Roethlisberger's ass. I mean, they sacked him about 5 times in one quarter. I thought he was going to leave on a stretcher. They took a double-digit lead in the third quarter, but then they turned to the workhorse Le'Veon Bell, who steamrolled through the Titan defense en route to a late comeback victory. I don't normally talk about women's basketball. It's not every day we'll talk about women's college basketball. But when UConn loses, it's time to have that conversation. And while I'm on the topic of women's basketball, I want to say big up to Ariel Powers, a friend of mine that I grew up with, Cecilia Powers. Her daughter, Ariel, plays for Michigan State. She's the starting point guard this year, sophomore, absolute beast. So make sure you watch out for her. But let's get back to the subject at hand. Stanford last night upset UConn by 2 points in overtime. That is the first game UConn lost since 2013. That is worth mentioning.
Turn up for what?
Worth turning up for, and it's also worth turning up for. Now it's time for What Up Doe Entertainment Report with your boy Buck Nutty. Buck Nutty, where you at, man? You out there? You're out there, Buck Nutty?
What up, though? This your boy Buck Nutty reporting to you live on a tour up Tuesday morning. Kevin Hart hit up Florida State University as part of his college tour and met with some of the Florida State football players, including quarterback Jameis Winston. Kevin went right up to Jameis and delivered some cold, hard advice. You need to stop doing dumb shit. He then added, I started to bring your ass some bunch of crab legs to see if you was gonna take them. Jameis didn't seem to be enjoying it very much, but everybody else was cracking their ass up. In case you missed it, Solange Knowles got married in New Orleans Sunday, and she looks fantabulous. What you might not know, though, is that she ate something at the reception that gave her an allergic reaction, and she broke out in hives. Woo, Lord. She might have looked great during the wedding, but after that reception, she looked beat up from the street up. Somebody please get that woman some calamine lotion or some Benadryl or something. Help that girl. This your boy Buck Nutty with your entertainment report for the What Up Doe Show.
What Up Doe News.
Thanks for that report, Buck Nutty. And you're going to like this. Fuck it, Thailand. That's right. I am not using profanity. It's Phuket. And I've talked to some Thai friends of mine. And yes, it is pronounced Fuck it, Thailand. Authorities rescued 2 Russian tourists carried off by an elephant after it trampled its handler to death during a tour. Captain Pisano Fahorn said the 18-year-old bull elephant named Meow had a Russian tourist. His name was Meow. No wonder he was pissed. He had a Russian tourist and her 9-year-old daughter on his back for a jungle tour when he attacked and killed his handler. Pisano told the Fuck It Gazette police suspect Meow was in must, a state of aggressive sexual excitement at the time of the incident. So in other words, he was horny. Don't mess with a horny elephant. He'll wipe you out. Plus, if he gets his hands on you, elephants are like milk. They come in gallons.
Turn up for what?
Newsflash, police are assholes. I am truly starting to believe that police are paid to be your unfriendly neighborhood assholes. In Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Philly Jesus, a man famous for dressing in Christ garb, was arrested for allegedly soliciting tips while ice skating. Michael Grant was ice skating Friday in his full Jesus getup at Love Park, and he was arrested when police accused him of asking for tips in exchange for posing for pictures. Why is that a crime? Seriously, why is that a crime? Is it really a crime? Or is it, as I said, police are paid to be assholes?
You suck, you jackass.
In Colorado Springs, Colorado being a state where recreational use of marijuana has been legalized, police responding to a report of gunfire discovered 2 drunk men shooting at bottles in a makeshift basement shooting range. Awesome. Fancy even. The officers found 3 people in the basement, including 2 who were taking turns shooting at bottles with a handgun. The third person was just watching and had not fired the weapon. No word whether or not he was drunk.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
Gay, gay!
In Oxford, England, a British home with a giant fiberglass shark sculpture appearing to crash through the roof is available for rent. It's like about $3,500 a month for a house with a giant shark crashing through the roof. Beautiful. It's suitable for a family who are passionate about being involved with the local community and who will enjoy not only living in, but living with the famous Headington shark. That's what the agency spokesman said. However, the listing says the shark is to be the only non-human resident of the home, as the agency adds, sorry, no pets. Really? There's a shark in my roof, but I can't have pets? What kind of a deal is that, man? All I can say to you is,
You suck, you jackass.
it is now time for your What Up Doe closing commentary. Reports are now surfacing about a possible child abuse case against Houston Rockets center Dwight Howard. It was dismissed in Florida, but yesterday it was determined that the child was indeed abused. Dwight said he certainly whipped the child with a belt, but didn't know that anyone considered that wrong at the time. Now, the claim is that the child was not only hit several times with a belt, but also with the belt buckle end of the belt with excessive force. Howard's people say they are appalled that his son's mother, Royce Reed, is using her own child as a pawn in an attempt to extract money from Dwight. I'm not with this trend of policing how black men raise their children and then threatening to punish them for disciplining their children. I'm just not on board with this shit. I don't like the way I don't like the direction this is going. I know it's important to be careful with our children. Our children are the future and all of that. But our future is also depending on how we raise them. And it's not up to you. My child is not your child. I don't want my child to be your child. I may not want for my child what you want for yours. It is not up to you how I raise my child. It is not up to you how I discipline my child. You are the same people that are siding with Darren Wilson, saying Mike Brown was a young thug who deserved it. And to be frank, it's starting to look like Darren Wilson will never be arrested for killing this kid. They are taking their time, their own sweet time, biding their time, letting everybody cool off a bit before they break the news that they're going to let that asshole get away with killing that kid. Just like they did for Trayvon and like they'll keep doing. Yet we can't whip him to teach him better. You can kill our children, but we can't whip them. Oh no, that's a crime. It burns me the fuck up. It really does. I don't know if Dwight did anything wrong or not. In my opinion, I don't know. I haven't seen any bruises or anything. No, I wasn't there. But I also don't think it's any of my goddamn business. So freaking what? He whipped his kid. I did it too. And I'm sure many of you did too. Probably all of you. Probably everyone listening to me whipped their children at one point. If you have them. Some probably whipped a nephew, a niece. What's wrong with that? Let me rephrase that. Why is that all of a sudden wrong? I've seen teachers smack a child's ass with a wooden paddle in front of all his friends. But now it's a crime to spank your own damn child with a switch or a belt in the privacy of your own home. But it's not a crime to shoot him dead and leave him in the street if you wear a badge. But if you're a parent, you don't have the right to discipline your child. But if you wear a badge, you can kill my child. That's fucked up. The pussification of the black man is a movement. Criminalizing the black man is a movement. Finding new ways to make black men out to look like monsters is a movement. Bob Marley called it a long time ago. Every time I plant a seed, he'd say, kill it before it grows. He'd say, kill them before they grow. In case you ain't know, that's why he shot the sheriff. Yo, that's all I got today, man. I want to thank y'all for listening, man. I am live in Dallas, Texas still, in case y'all didn't know. Out here chilling, doing my training, man. I want to say big up to my man, Latone Heart. He hosts a show called The 730 Show. Fantastic show, funniest show on the internet. It airs once a week. The 730 Show can be heard on Spreaker.com, Stitcher.com, as well as iTunes. Also, big up to Dino Red of the Shiznit Show, and also also the Hoopla Show. You can hear both shows on Stitcher.com, as well as you can get more information on the ShiznitShow.com. Big up to my man Gil Laurie of the Onyx Truth. He does a show called Onyx Truth, ONYX Truth. You can catch that on Stitcher.com. Also, you can catch it on OnyxTruth.com. Big up to She Be Show Nuff, Lavinia She Be Show Nuff, and her cousin Bigetto. And that's my girls. They do a show called Just Thinking Out Loud. You can catch that on Stitcher.com. And last but not least, my man Murray Riley Jr. of the Stomp and Shout Talk Show, also heard on Stitcher.com. That's my show. I want to thank you all for listening. Peace out. Press your crease out. Keep the police out while I bust his niece out. And I'm out of here like last year. Peace.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?